So hey guys, welcome to Crick-Cast. Welcome. I am Mayuk, and this is the post-match podcast of the second match today. So we saw a top of the table clash between Delhi and MI, but definitely Mumbai Indians extending their supremacy over Delhi this time as well. So with me once again, I have been joined by Arjunda and Ruktimda. So what according to you was the turning point in today's match? Secondly, what was lacking in though considering the fact Rishabh Pant was not playing. So but what do you think was the actual reason why Delhi failed to fire today?
So I feel, I think the captain also said the same thing. Somewhere Stoinis' run out in the middle when they
Yeah.
were doing well, I think made a huge difference. They could have easily made around 20 odd runs extra. And as we all know, Stoinis is a very good hitter of the ball, one of the cleanest hitter of the ball, cricket ball in the world at this point of time. So I think his run out was very unfortunate. Somewhere I feel Delhi though is a very strong team, and but one very important thing which got exposed today, that Delhi's lower middle order or probably the middle order is not so strong as probably a Mumbai Indians or maybe even Rajasthan Royals. So they don't have somebody who can turn the table in the slog overs or maybe while chasing in the 18th, 19th or 20th over. There is nobody who can turn it. It is all in the top. They are a very top heavy team, I feel.
Yeah, and absolutely. Just to add on to what Arjunda said, I think one decision where Rishabh Pant was not available actually took the team selection for a toss because they had to bring in Rahane and they had to get a keeper for which Hitmaier had to sit out. So Ruktimda, in case you can just highlight, was the team selection right, or do you feel it could have been selected in a better way?
See, I guess, am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. I guess, as the point that you made, exactly. So, Rishabh Pant is not available. So, and for one player, the structure of the teams gets changed. So, it will be a trouble, just to make the adjustments in the team, because there is no keeper. There has to be a keeper, and Alex Carey is the reserve keeper that Delhi has, so he has to play. And and Rahane was in the team, so Hetman has to get back on the bench. Even the fact that Hetman played a very good knock in the previous match, but he was sitting in the bench for this match. That is because Delhi gave a chance to Rahane. So going forward, I don't know. I think they will stick with Rishabh Pant going forward. I think Rishabh Pant will be keeping, and also he will make valuable contributions with the bat. The structure would change and get back to basics when Rishabh Pant is available. And I don't think that if Rahane doesn't perform in the next, if he get chance in the next 2 or 3 matches, if Rahane doesn't perform, I think there will be a huge question mark whether Rahane will be playing in the team or not. So let's see. But Rahane is a very good player. If he gets the flow, he has some great shots. He has some great shots on both the sides of the field. So I hope that Rahane gets the touch, and he plays more matches in Delhi. And Stoinis is an excellent player. Stoinis, I mean, is a great buy for Delhi. Delhi becoming the dark horse in 2020. One of the main reason I would say is Stoinis, because Stoinis was there in Bangalore in 2019, but his performance in 2019 Bangalore was not that great. But this year, starting from January, he was playing for Australia. He was there in the team. He was getting selected for matches. He was there in the team, and he was performing very well for Australia. And in the recent ODI series, which just ended before IPL against England, he had very good performances, and he played well. And on basis of that, he got selection in Delhi. And since then, there is no looking back. He is a great player. I mean, he can chip in with the ball. He can ball at any time of the innings. be it in the power play, be it in the death over, in the slog overs, he can bowl at any time. And he's not that, he's maintaining a good economy. He's not expensive. He's taking wickets. He's taking some crucial wickets. He's a good fielder. He's not an excellent fielder though, but he's a good fielder. And he's a good batsman. He's a good hitter. So he has been contributing with his bat, ball, and fielding for all the matches in Delhi. So I don't think that I think that Stoinis will play a very huge role in this IPL. And for the remaining season, he will be. He's of course in the team. He has sealed his place in the team for Delhi for the remaining of this season, and he will be playing in each and every match. So Delhi has a good bowling unit too, because you can see, with all the bowlers and whoever is, Ramada, we don't need any introduction of that. He's a great bowler. I think Nodja or Nokia, I can't pronounce his name actually. He's Nokia, I guess. So he's a South African. So he's first IPL. He's bowling very well. He's a good bowler. Akshar Patel is a good bowler. So I think that Delhi has a very good chance of, as I was saying in the previous podcast, Delhi has a very good chance of, lifting this trophy. And this year I am supporting Delhi after KKR. Of course, I'm from Kolkata, so from my heart I support Kolkata. But after being a cricket fan, I am supporting Delhi, and I am counting Delhi in for lifting the trophy, because I want Delhi to win just because they have good players. They are playing well. And another major change in Delhi is Ricky Ponting. Ricky Ponting was always aggressive in his playing days. He used to never leave any opportunity. He never left any stone unturned to win a match. Even the slightest gap of winning a match, he will just go inside and grab the match from the opposition. So he was very aggressive from his younger days, and he's a very aggressive coach too. He's a very aggressive mentor too. So you can see Prithvi Shaw missed a catch on the boundary line towards the end. I think the catch was of Pollard, if I'm not wrong. So it was a 6. So you can see that Ricky Ponting was very disappointed. He was just speaking with Mohammad Kaif on the left-hand side of him, and he was saying something about the fielding. So we can see that he wants everything to go in order. He wants everyone to be perfect, just like the Australians used to play in their glory days. So I think with this, with Ricky Ponting, Mohammad Kaif being the mentor, with the players that they have, I think Delhi hold a very good chance of winning the IPL.
Absolutely. So having said that, so tomorrow it's another big one. It's my team RCB playing against both of your team KKR. So in case you can just have a quick prediction of what's in store tomorrow.
So I think RCB is coming with a great momentum. So they have won great matches, and they have the momentum with them. Very, very importantly, Calcutta must be very confident, but lot of things must be there in their mind, because last 2 matches were very, very tight, and I would say they were very lucky to win it. I would not say that they played extremely well and that is how they won it, but it was not a one-sided match, at least for Calcutta. So I feel RCB is very, very strong. But having said that, I have been a great fan of KKR and I've been rooting for them. So I wish all the best to KKR. But tomorrow is going to be a tough match. Let me tell you, it's going to be a very, very tough match for them. And with Sunil Narayan not in the team. Remember, Sunil Narayan has been instrumental for the last 2 matches. So he must be doing whatever. But he has been instrumental in both the match against CSK and both against the last match also. He was instrumental. He's not there. So I am just wishing that Banton comes in. But who will bowl? Who will bowl those critical overs of Sunil Narayan? So Sunil Narayan turned the table in the last match where he bowled the 18th and the 20th over, which actually turned the match. So we will miss him if he's not there. But very, very importantly, I am also looking forward that if we can get some kind of a bench strength, we can see maybe Banton and Green coming in. Probably, I think Russell also in high probability is not playing tomorrow. He's got injured. He's got some some muscle pull or something. So I am sure that there are going to be 2 changes in their team tomorrow. I am not very sure whether the IPL governing body will allow Narayan to play. So if he is playing, so probably we'll have that moral booster that Narayan is playing. But I'm not sure with this changed bowling action how much he will be effective. So that's my thoughts.
Absolutely, and Roktimda, also the fact that both the captains have just are in form at the right time. DK and VK both were out of form, but just before the KKR versus RCB match, we see both of them in fine touch. So it will also be a fight between the two captains too.
Yeah, that's a very good point. That's a very good point. Both DK and VK getting formed just before, getting together in the ring. So I guess it will be a clash of captains then, because DK has got his form, VK has got his form. So it will be a fight of captains. And not only we all, but even their teammates will be watching them fight. I guess will be. But yeah, having said that, I think it will be a great match. It will be a clash of titans. It's anyone's game. Whoever plays better cricket tomorrow takes the match away. I mean, both team is equally capable of winning the match tomorrow, and whoever plays better cricket will win the match. Being a fan of Kolkata, and not only being a fan of Kolkata, but I will, seeing the cricket that both KKR and RCB is playing, I will just put a few, few slots higher. I will put a few edge higher in favor of KKR than RCB. I would say that the match is poised in 55-45. 55 being KKR and 45 being RCB. So it's going to be a terrific match. It's going to be a great contest, and it's anyone match. Whoever plays a good cricket on that day, will take the match away.
Absolutely. So having said that, tomorrow I hope to see both of you, because there would be ecstasy from my side or agony from your side, or it's the other way around. It will be ecstasy from your side and agony from my side. So having said that, we are ending today's post-match podcast. So thank you so much, Arjunda, and thank you so much, Ruktinda, for joining. And as I said, we will see at the other end of at the end of the match tomorrow. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you.